Paul Beasy.
Yeah. Hi, Babs. How you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm going to turn this around because we got Patrick and Bam Bam this morning on the Edgewood Mall with the word on the street. How you doing?
How you doing?
You're on with Babs Rawls-Ivy of WNHH's Love Babs, Love Talk.
How you doing, Babs?
Good morning. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing pretty good.
And Patrick's here with Bam Bam. He was just picking up after Bam Bam doing his morning business. What kind of dog is Bam Bam?
She's a shepherd.
She's such a friendly
She's
dog.
shepherd kelp, yeah.
And Patrick, what's the word on the street this morning?
The word on the street for me is survival.
Uh-oh.
Surviving, getting another day. And, you know, it's a tough life we're living in right now. Tough times we're living in, so survival is my word.
So the first thing you do is you walk Bam Bam?
I walk Bam Bam in the morning. We do our normal routine. We walk up Bam Bam, and I just basically just sit on my porch. I don't work no more, so I retired from working, so.
Oh, that's good, right?
Yeah, well, I can't do a lot of stuff, man, due to my situation. I'm pretty hurt pretty bad, so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just don't work no more, but I got the dog here, so.
But I see you sometimes when I walk into work. Which is your house over there?
Right here, that one.
The yellow one?
Yeah.
That's a beautiful house.
Thank you. Thank you.
And what did you retire from doing?
Well, I was working, and I just time to retire. Got old. And,
What I mean, what'd you do? What kind of
what
work?
I do? I work for Yale University.
What'd you do?
I did custodial work.
All right, now they had the union there, right?
Yes,
So you get a pension.
yes,
All right.
yes.
And were you there when they formed the union back in the day?
No, I wasn't, but my wife was.
Uh-huh.
My wife was there 38 years.
Oh, she's still working there.
Still there, yeah.
And what does she do?
She does desk attendant.
Uh-huh.
She works for the dining service.
So a lot of people say they want to work for Yale. Other people say they're mad at Yale. They should do more. What was it like being a worker for Yale?
Yale was terrible. Yale was terrible. We did a lot of hard labor at Yale, man. And it seemed like, you know, it seemed like with Yale University, the more time you put in, like the less they want to shoot you out. They really didn't have like a, how can I say it? They had good benefits. As far as the work morale and, how can I say it? It's not a good place to work.
And where were you a custodian? What part of the university?
I work for the med school.
Uh-huh.
The
My
What were the
mom
people there
worked at
like?
the my mom
What'd you say,
worked at
Beth?
the med school.
Oh, what's your mother's name?
Her name was Margaret Rawls.
That sounds familiar.
And
Margaret Rawls sounds real familiar.
my aunt Geneva Coleman was
That sounds familiar too.
was her supervisor.
Yeah, but Rawls sounds real familiar. It's Rawls, yeah. But yeah, Yale, at the end of the day, man, it's an okay company to work for because I thought it was all that. And when I got hired, I've seen stuff that was going on. And it's like the more years you give Yale, it's like they throw you out. So I didn't like that part. But other than that, it was okay to work for them. But
So tell me about today now. How many times a day do you take Bam Bam out for a walk?
well, it depends. It depends. I really can't put a pinpoint number on it, but it just depends. A lot of times, my little daughter walks him a lot too. So I don't walk him as much as she does.
And how old's your daughter?
She's 17.
And she lives with you?
Yes.
And where does she go to school?
She goes to school at they go to the old Helen Grant School.
Uh-huh.
It's over there off of Broad Street Park.
Mhm.
Off Broad Street.
She's 7 or 17?
She's 17.
17.
Yeah, so
Okay.
she's graduating this year.
Okay. Okay. And so tell me about, you say it's hard for surviving these days. The word on the street is survival. Tell me a little more about that.
Well, as far as just everyday life, man, since the pandemic in 2020, it just seems like life is hard. From up to my shoes, life is hard. It's just life is tough right now for me. I just think surviving is the best we get. Survival is the word for me.
Survival's day.
Just getting that extra day, telling God thank you. It's just everybody's getting sick. All my friends are dying. It's just a
Your
tough
friends are dying
yeah.
from,
Cancer. A lot of friends that died from cancer, mental health issues. A lot of mental health issues going on. And a lot of people can't pinpoint it because how do you know if somebody's dealing with these kind of stuff? And we don't know. So a lot of my friends died from depression, suicide, stuff like that. So
sorry.
that's why I said my word.
So Patrick, you got the day ahead. What are you going to be doing? I see you sometimes sitting there on the porch.
I don't really do much, sir. I tell you, my health is bad.
Yeah.
I don't do much now. I walk the dog every now and then. Basically stay home. I'm a boring person because I got a lot of
I am too. I love
I
being
have
a boring.
health
I got to tell you though, I don't mind being a boring person.
right, but I got my health issues from my job. It's like they don't compensate me. I'm fighting for something that I didn't want to happen.
Oh, so you have to fight with them to pay you for injuries on the job?
Yes and no, but it's just I don't know. It just seemed like they just throw you to the wolves, man.
Mhm.
After you do so many years at that place, you know, it's like the more years you put in, you should be like commending them like
And
thank
you
you.
felt you weren't seen as a person.
Damn, there it is. Yep.
So when I'm asking about today, I'm actually asking a different kind of question. I'm asking, how do you bide your time? Do you watch Netflix? Do you talk to people on the street? Do you go shopping?
No, I don't do none of that either. You told me you were born as that dude in the world. I don't do much stuff. I used to work 2 jobs. I did 2 jobs, 20 years each, and I got hurt. So it's like
What kind of injury was it?
knee and back
Uh-huh. So you pain a lot?
all the time, all the time. So I just try to get this dog here because I was gaining so much weight, man. Because I was sitting around not doing nothing. But
So Bam Bam, something you take off a little weight?
Yeah.
How far do you take Bam Bam walking?
not far, sir. Maybe a half a block or a block.
This is nice here. They call this the mall. You know that?
Yeah,
Have
I
you
never
heard
knew
that?
that. I
What
never
do
knew
you hear people calling it? This that big
The
land
island,
street.
the island,
The island.
the island. Yeah.
I like the island. Sometimes I've seen apples on that tree there. I've
Oh,
eaten the
yeah.
apples there.
And
Yeah.
some of these bushes have, believe it or not, have cherries on them. So
Uh-huh.
for a lot of birds, there's a lot of birds now. They like to keep the cherries up there.
So you know what I like about being born? I like sitting on my porch and just seeing what's happening on the street as
Right.
people going by, or even
Right.
what's happening in the trees. Or
The only thing I
squirrels.
hate about this neighborhood, I've been here for 25 years,
Mhm.
26 years. Nobody's friendly.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you were friendly. As soon as I walked by this morning,
Oh,
you
yeah,
were
I'm
friendly.
that's the best way to be. Friendly and happy, man. That's the best way to be, man. You know, enough things going on in this world, man. You got to be happy, man. There's a lot of, chaos out here. People driving. You get the, what do you call that stuff? People driving and get mad at you. You got a lot of that.
Road rage.
Road rage.
Matter of fact, I've seen road
Road
rage
rage.
right at that intersection.
I see it all the time. I could be sitting on the porch. I can hear people get out the car. Hey, man, don't be making me wait. You wait, stuff like that.
Now, why are they such a rush?
I have no idea. That's just the world we live in. Nobody has patience. This world consists of patience and just being nice. A lot of people can't do neither one of those.
So now in front of your house, they have the new bike lane. They haven't
Yes.
put the rubber duckies up yet. You know, where they're gonna have the poles to
Yes,
separate it.
yes.
What have you noticed with the bike lane? Are people using it?
The people are using it, but the drivers are still considering this as a 2-lane street.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of accidents happening over here. People are not obeying the lanes. You got people just still doing the 2-way traffic when it's supposed to be 1-way. Like
So I
supposed to be
think
a
any
one-way-
day now they're gonna have those poles like
Well, you
across
see
the
the poles
street.
right there?
Yeah.
They're gonna
What do you
put
think that'll change? Or you think they'll hit the poles?
I think it's gonna cause more accidents than anything else. I'm being honest. Because I saw like 6 accidents. They just did this over.
Nobody has a better view than you because you're right there.
Damn. So nobody like when they changed to 1-lane, believe me, sir, it's a lot of accidents, especially on this intersection right here. I told the cops about it one day. They told me to call the engineer to get it repaired. I'm not calling an engineer. Yeah, sir. If you look up the traffic, lane of traffic, it's an accident out here every week. Every week. Last accident happened over here. A little baby got hurt, and a lady got hurt. A mother and a baby got hurt.
So what would you do if you were in charge?
I
Would
would
you
put I put street humps. Street humps.
Yep. To
Put street
slow them
humps
down.
there, and there, so to slow them down. Because this little sign right there, started it directs your mileage.
Yep.
That doesn't do anything but make you go faster.
Oh, it's funny. I go slower when I go to that.
But you do, but you're younger kids.
If I'm on my bike, I'm slow to begin with.
See, when you're over 50, you respect stuff like
Over
this.
60.
But when you're over 50, and when you're younger than 50, that right there makes the kids go, let me go faster. That's just how it is. I see it all the time, sir. All the time. This thing here is not good. The
Uh-huh.
1 lane, because it's too much traffic. So a lot of people still treat it as a 2-lane street.
I mean, do you have a favorite sports team or
Oh,
music
yeah.
like you follow?
I hate to say this, but don't
You can
laugh
say
at
it.
me.
Babs,
But
you're
I
listening,
like
right?
the Washington Commanders. Oh my
The
God.
Washington Commanders.
Yeah, I like them.
What do you like? Why you like them?
I like them ever since in the 70s. They were a really good team back in the
What were
70s.
they called then?
The Redskins.
Redskins. Okay.
Washington Redskins. So they're pretty bad. They're pretty bad, but hey, that's my team. And I like the Yankees too. I cried yesterday. The Yankees lost. Still got no more fingernails. My fingernails are gone. I bite my nail watching the game last night. So they lost. So
But Aaron Judge still came through free the other day.
yeah, he
Yeah,
did. He did. They made a couple of bad errors, man. They made some errors last night.
So how does it feel when the Yankees didn't make it through?
It felt really bad, man, because they had a great year. Judge had a great year. So, I want them.
So my wife felt that way about the Mets, and they collapsed at
They
the
had a
end.
great year too, man.
But they collapsed at the end.
Yes, they did. But at the end.
So now you got the Commanders.
Yeah.
They're coming up. How you
Ah.
feeling about that?
Nah, you're okay.
But you'll stick with them. You're loyal.
Of course, I'm loyal. Yeah, I'm not a front runner. No.
No.
Stick with the team you go with. Yeah, I grew up with those guys, man. So, but right now, yeah, the Yankees are out, so gotta push for the
Next
Commanders.
year.
Who do you like?
I'm loyal to my wife, so we like the Mets. I grew up watching the Jets.
How about football?
I grew up watching the
You need to
Jets.
start going with the Jets, man. The Jets are good right
Yeah,
now.
they're gonna have a good year.
4 and 5 and 2.
So you really
Hey,
follow
I go
stuff.
with the
Oh,
Dallas
yeah.
Cowboys.
Listen,
Oh, that's why you
you're
say
Dallas
Babs?
Cowboys? Oh my God, she's a Dallas fan.
I've been
Still
a
not a
Dallas
Dallas
Cow.
fan,
I'm
the
like
whole
you.
club.
That's been my team for 40 years.
You want to hear something funny? I was going down the street the other day. Somebody had a party with Dallas Cowboys. They got a nice fan base.
Yeah,
They
they
have a
have
real
club
good
here.
fan base. Their
Yeah, they
fan base is
deserve it.
awesome. They have a nice fan base.
And how about music or TV shows? Any favorites?
TV shows, I like a lot of the older shows.
Like
Uh,
the stuff we grew up with.
I like the Tim Allen show. You know Tim
Yeah,
Allen? I like his shows. I like a lot of the older shows. I don't like too much of the new shows. All the crime shows. Nah.
You got there's enough. Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
So-
I'm just basically an ordinary, boring guy. That's it.
With a good heart.
With a good heart.
With
They're
good
very
and
friendly.
loyal to your
They're very
teams.
friendly.
Friendly and loyal to your teams.
Babs,
Babs, did you have any questions for us? Say goodbye.
No,
Okay,
it was so nice to meet you.
You too, though. First of all, Babs, where are you located? Where's she
I
located?
live in New
New
Haven.
Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans. Okay. Okay. Okay.
All right.
She
Well,
looks familiar, but I don't think I
yeah,
know.
everyone
She
knows
looks
Babs.
familiar, though.
Yeah, she's a person
looks
around
familiar.
town.
You
Yeah, she
probably
does.
know me.
She still look familiar.
All right. Well, Babs, thanks for having us on. And it looks like Bam Bam has a friend here at the park.
Yeah.
Is that someone Bam Bam knows every day?
Yeah. You want to interview this guy too. This guy is cool right here, man.
Who is he?
This is Coach Lance.
Babs, do you have time for Coach Lance?
Babs, let's do
Yeah,
Coach Lance.
come on,
You're
let's
not
rock
running
with
out?
him.
Come on, do Coach
Yeah, no,
Lance,
we
I
got
think.
time.
All right. So, Coach Lance, do you see him every morning here, Patrick?
Yeah, he's my name.
Hey, Coach Lance, my name is Paul. Oh, you know who I am? I'm with Love Babs, Love Talk Radio on WNHH FM. You want to come on air and tell those Babs, you're walking your dog, what you're up to today, what the word on the street is?
Well, the word on the street is that it's a beautiful day.
There you go.
Any day that
There you
it's a
go.
beautiful day.
I like
Because
your hat.
everybody can't see today.
Right.
So every day is a beautiful day. That's the word on
Do you
the
start the day walking your dog?
I start the day walking my dog.
And what's your dog's name?
My dog name is Monkey
Monkey? Why'd you name your dog Monkey?
because have you ever seen the cartoon of Curious George?
I did. I just read it to my grandson the
yeah,
other day.
that's right.
They've updated him to take out the racist stuff. Yeah.
There you go. I forgot about that. That's right.
Okay.
So he's named after Curious George.
Well,
No.
Curious George walked around with a monkey
Oh, right.
as a dog.
The dog, yeah.
Oh.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
He did.
And he had a Curious George dog. And he
Oh.
walked around with the dog. So I named him Monkey.
What kind of dog is Monkey?
Monkey is a silky terrier.
And so what are you up to today, Coach Lance?
I'm retired. I'm not nothing.
Just doing the morning dog walk.
In my morning dog walk. I'm a disabled vet.
Huh?
And
Where'd you serve?
Where?
Yeah.
Where did I serve? I served in
No, military service.
the Army,
And where were you stationed?
Vietnam,
Wow.
16 months. I'm a DAV,
What's a DAV?
a disabled veteran.
Okay. And where were you a coach?
Oh, yeah,
For what sport?
baseball.
And who did you coach? What team?
I coach all the schools.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, when school is out, all the coaches send their kids to me for the summer,
Mhm.
and I coach them up and get them ready for baseball.
That's how you became Coach Vance.
No, I became Coach Lance because that's
Lance,
all I've been
That's
doing.
what he did. He did it for years. Too.
I'm in my 54th. I just retired. I did for 54 years.
And what was the league called?
The league, well, it's different
Dom
league,
Show?
but my kids are
Oh,
called
you
the
know about
rookies.
Don Macho?
Yeah.
Okay.
My kids are called the rookies.
Uh-huh. And was that your full-time job? Did you have another job over the years?
Oh yeah, I was a cop.
You were a cop
Yeah, I was a
for New
cop.
Haven?
No, I'm from South Carolina. I'm originally from South Carolina. I was the fifth black trooper that was in the state.
5th Black Trooper in South Carolina.
Yeah.
And when did you move up here?
I moved, good God. I've been up here now, good. Almost 40 years.
So you were a trooper in South Carolina.
Mhm.
And what brought you up here? So many people come from South Carolina.
Well, what brought me up here because I have an irregular heartbeat
Uh-huh.
and I had to get off the force.
Mm-hmm. 40 years ago.
Yeah.
And you've been
Over 40.
and you've been disabled. Have you had other jobs besides coaching the last 40 years?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's just I've been coaching. I've coached all my life,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'm 73,
Mhm.
and I've been coaching for 54 years. So that tells you how long I've been coaching.
What have you learned as a coach? What's your important lesson you give the next person who's going to be a coach or a ball player?
Well, you have to be you have to be understanding for one thing. And everybody is not the same.
Mhm.
And you have to treat people just as you want to be treated. You have to demand certain things. And the more people, more kids can tell one thing. Young people can tell one thing. I put it this way: if you phony or if you for real, they can tell it. They'll pick up on it just like that. And in my 52nd year, I got an award for coaching, and there were some kids who came out. We were looking for about 2 people, but a whole bunch of people showed up, a whole bunch. And one of the kids said he wasn't our coach, he was our father.
Never forgot that.
And I know we'll forget that.
Lance last night talking about baseball was upset to see the Yankees knocked out.
Yeah.
I would.
Were you watching?
No, he's a Mets. He's up Boston Red Sox.
I would.
So he was happy.
I already told them they
Yeah,
weren't
he
gonna
was
make it.
happy.
Were you watching the game?
Yeah, I watched the game.
He like to see them. He's a Red Sox man, so you know he was laughing at my team. That's okay. We'll get him next year.
See, I told them, Houston, I kept telling everybody, you got to get past Houston. And nobody wanted to believe me.
Nobody gets
I think
past
Philly's
Houston.
gonna get him.
Huh?
Philly's gonna get him.
Nah. Yeah, it's going to be tight between them
I
and
think
Philly.
Philly's gonna get him.
Well, he's the coach, right? So he has some insight, right?
Yes, he does.
So what do you know is the coach is going to happen the next round?
It's going to be a tight game between them and between Houston and Philly. Philly, this going to go not 7. I think it's going to go 6
Mm-hmm.
because Houston got pitching. Houston got good pitching.
Mm-hmm.
They pitching is outstanding.
Philly's got the hitting, right?
Philly got got some hitting, and it's gonna go 7 games. That's
It's going to go 7. The
it's-
coach Lance said it's going to go 7,
7 to 6 games.
and you're going to watch all 7.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I
Babs.
love baseball.
Babs, do you have any final questions for Coach
No,
Lance or Patrick?
I thank you for your time. It's so nice to see you all out this morning.
Yeah, the rain let up. So thanks for joining us, Patrick and Coach Lance, on Back to Babs at WNHH's Love Babs, Love Talk.
Where's this
Thank
station at,
you,
though? It's a
Paul. I
independent station?
appreciate love. Word on the street. It's good. I can't.
All
see,
right, we'll
I can't
talk
wait
to
to see what you do tomorrow.
All
I'm
right.
not coach you. Hey, good talk.
That's pretty damn
So,
good. Have a good day. Boy, Harry, that was great. I like having word on the street come back. That was nice. I tell you, having a dog could get you out on the street. If you are sedimentary, a dog will get you up and out because you got to walk a dog. They need to be walked, and they got to be walked a couple of times a day. So I love that I love that now I'm gonna call that plot of land the island right there on out there at Edgewood by the park. Big plot of land. So thank you, Paul. That was kind of cool. I hope we keep it's amazing who you'll see on your way to work.